Welcome, sports bettors from around the world.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Sports Gambling Daily. It is Friday, October 11th, 2019. We decided to switch it up a little bit today. I am Philly Van. This is Jared, and this is Philly and Jared in the morning. Good morning to you, sir. How are we today?
Good morning, Philly. Oh man, I mean, what's wrong with the world today? Nothing's wrong with the world. The Astros whipped that ass last night, Philly.
They did. I guess you didn't have the same bad luck as Joe. Luckily, I mean, I'm actually kind of happy you guys won. It makes for a very cool series, Yankees Astros. That should be awesome.
Yeah,
Um,
should be a good sweep heading into this series. So we got a game on Saturday. Greinke, the Yankees killer, coming. The Yankees are going to come into town, and then we're going to take care of business on Sunday with Verlander. You may have heard of him. And
you
then
think so?
then we're going to go up to New York. And then Garrett Cole is going to be like, Yankees? Never heard of her.
Yeah,
And then
right.
then we're gonna sweep game 4. Ah man. And then the Dodgers are gone. So then we're gonna move on and they'll probably just not even do a World Series game. They'll just hand us the trophy after we beat the Yankees. So no, in all seriousness, man, I'm excited. Yesterday was a lot of fun. I was a little nervous, just a tad nervous. I was confident, but I guess Garrett Cole is another level, guys. I mean, I don't have to. That's not breaking news, but I mean, but just to see him go out there and dominate like he has, like every single start, it feels like. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
he's been touched up a couple of times this year, but
Mhm.
more times than not, man, this guy. It feels like he does this 80% of the time, and he just destroys people. And
Yeah, absolutely.
this
He's the
guy's
guy that you
getting
want.
paid, Philly. This guy's going to get
Mhm.
super cheese after this season. And I mean, I hope he stays here in Houston, but more likely he's going to be moving on to the Angels or the Dodgers or the
Mm.
Padres, somewhere there on the West Coast. That's where he wants to go back home. This guy's just been locked in, and this guy's going to get paid.
Yeah, it's a shame to lose somebody like that, man, because he is one hell of a difference maker. I mean, for your sake, and being a fan of a team that has a guy that special, they don't come around all that often, man. He's literally lights out. It's really quite incredible.
Yeah,
And
and hats off to Jeff Lunau because the guy brought him in on a trade last year. Before the season last year, and yeah, Garrett Cole was good with the Pirates, but man, he wasn't
right,
this good. And we got him for a relative steal. They traded off Joe Musgrove and Carlos Moran. So two players that really couldn't make our lineup anyway, and we end up getting a potential Cy Young Award winner. And the only reason he won't win the Cy Young is because Verlander might win the Cy Young. So,
right.
I mean, hats off. The general manager of the Astros has been next level. Every step of the way. So,
No doubt. No, that's I didn't even realize that that's all they gave up for him.
yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty incredible. He is certainly an ace of any staff at this point, and just like you said, I mean, it might be the only time Verlander has never been the best player on his own or his best pitcher on his own team.
yeah, for
One
sure.
hell of a rotation, man. It really is.
Hey, let's talk about yesterday, man. I mean, we had
Sure.
our video pick. Came in no sweat yesterday.
None. Yeah, first five, or what was it, over 3.5 in the first 5 innings, and but I remember Astros scored four in the first inning.
Yeah, easy peasy.
It's
Uh,
just weird how that game went, man. That went from looked like it was going to be like an absolute annihilation to, I mean, it finished what 6-1. I didn't see the very ending
yeah,
of that. Is that
six to
correct?
one.
So it basically pushed even the over under, which is crazy the way it started.
It did. It was
What?
almost a replay of Game 4, where
Yeah,
where the Rays got out, and then no score happened until the end of the game, and that game ended 4-1. So
yeah,
it was kind of similar to that.
very
So
very true. It was exciting, man. I mean, the place was going nuts, and I know that
it was rocking.
you had a sense of relief there for sure. And
Oh
um,
yeah, big time relief. And then I was like, oh man, I had my whole day planned out yesterday, Philly. I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch this Astros game, and then I'm gonna watch the new Breaking Bad movie that's coming out.
right,
Yeah,
yeah,
and then I realized I was gonna stay up and watch it with my son, and we were excited. And then I was like, holy crap, this thing doesn't actually get released until 2 a.m. And I was like, if I watch this movie which is probably going to be a 2 to maybe 3 hour movie. It's going to be 5 a.m. in the morning.
What was it released to? Netflix or something?
Netflix, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to watch it today. I can't wait. If anybody doesn't know, which how do you not know, the Breaking Bad movie got released, a couple hours ago on Netflix. So go check it out.
Nice, man. Yeah, that's good stuff. I'm sure that's going to be quite popular with the people. I know a lot of. I mean, I didn't get it. I like. Don't get me wrong. I saw some of it. I wasn't religiously into it, but everybody I've ever talked to said it was awesome. So.
Oh yeah. I mean,
nice, man.
Teaches you how to make meth and provide for your family. So yeah, a lot of good family morals on that show.
Yeah, sure. Oh, that's great. Speaking of well, actually, I'm mourning a little bit today, as we know, because I had to put the rest. The WNBA it's over now, and we have a winner. We have a winner, Washington Mystics, and it was an interesting game. It was actually a pretty good game until maybe the very last quarter, where they sort of sealed it. But
they just gave up, or did they give up, or because there was like no scoring from the Sun on the one end.
Yeah, defensive intensity a little bit picked up, and they were just missing some shots. Some people would tell you, Vegas made the call that they had to get somewhere and had to have a certain spread, but it was just weird how that game went. The whole series back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and then at the very end, it looked more like it wasn't a blowout, but it looked more like, the Mystics handled them pretty well, and it was really tight up till the end. Great series, though.
Well, all right, so you bring up a good point. A lot of people talk about, hey, Vegas called, not that, I know you were being facetious, but my question, I want to ask the people on YouTube, do you guys believe in that? Do you believe that Vegas controls sports? Do you feel like all this is scripted, or do you feel like, it's just a convenient excuse, or what? Tell us down in the comments down below what you believe. I'd like to know if you think that Vegas really has a control over outcomes of games.
It is interesting.
Personally, I don't believe that they have that strong of a stronghold. I mean, I'm sure there's some crookedness left and right that, but you can't tell me that, for instance, in that Dodgers versus Nats game that, Vegas called in and had Clayton Kershaw throw 2 meatballs up there and to tie the game up, and then Joe Kelly giving up the grand slam. I feel like that's just sports, and
even if you believe that, Jared, even if you believe they made a call that Kershaw, I mean, he can throw 2 meatballs over the plate. That would mean 2 guys are going yard on it back to back. There's just I know everybody's like, well, so not everybody, but people say, oh, all the public money came in on the so-and-so or on this side. And it's like, well, if you believe that, the Patriots wouldn't cover every damn week. They cover every damn week. I mean, no matter what the line is, I don't know.
Yeah, speaking of the Patriots, that was Big Mon's premium play yesterday. And, man, I mean, it was tight there for a minute. But then,
it was.
But then the Patriots do what the Patriots do. And I guess more importantly, the Giants do what the Giants do. And, so there was a cover there. So
there was so many shenanigans in that game, man. I mean, Jesus Christ. I knew there could be just because of the weather, but the weather didn't even play out the way they said. It was just pretty windy, but no rain at all, nothing.
They were making it sound like there was going to be this hurricane rolled into town for just one day.
Yep. And they were calling it a nor'easter without the snow. Like they said, if it was colder enough temperatures, it would have dumped snow everywhere. So I don't know, man. Just strange.
Well, hey, guys, also let us know if you had the Patriots or the Giants yesterday. I definitely am interested in that. And also let us know who you're betting today. I'm curious, man. And it looks like Philly and I, we got a lean, not a lean, we actually have a free play on today's action versus the Cardinals versus the Nats, the NL Championship Series. Nobody saw coming. I think a lot of people would have chose the Braves versus the Dodgers. And here we have the Cardinals versus the Nationals. So you got the Nationals trotting out Sanchez, and you got the Cardinals trotting out Michaelis or some shit like that. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm horrible at names, guys. You already know. And then, so you got Michaelis. He's pretty good at home.
Yep.
And also Sanchez, man. I mean, this guy, his record doesn't look good. It's 8-11, but man, this guy's been locked in the last 15 games.
He's pitching some big games in his career. I mean, the guy's he's not a flamethrower by any means. He's always, he's got to be kind of hitting his spots and maybe even needing a little cooperation with the umpire on the corners a little bit. But
Yeah.
he's seasoned. I mean, the guy has been there and done that. And I mean, in these type of situations, I think you want somebody on there who's kind of, doesn't have those jitters. He might have some jitters, but isn't like raw and, kind of knows what he's doing out there.
Mm-hmm.
He's just, what do you want to call? He's, I guess I'm trying to think of the word I want to use. He's just productive. He gets things done and gives them just enough to keep them in the game. That's basically what it is. Always gives the Nationals an opportunity.
It's kind of like the same thing as like a NFL. Like the quarterback is like a game manager. Like he does enough to get you to the next level. Now, the problem with the Nationals is their bullpen. They've been rough all year, and it's been masked up in this playoffs because they've been using Strasburg or Scherzer or whoever, some of their better pitchers to mask that bullpen. But here you are, you have 7 games series here, so you're probably not going to get that mask as much because now you need some of those pitchers for starting roles. So we're looking here at a first 5 here where we can try to maneuver around the bullpen. And it's a good price. If you take the Nationals plus 102 on the money line, first 5, obviously we can push here. But you're also getting the Nats bats that's been decent. Mikolas hasn't been pitching all that well recently. However, you're getting Sanchez, which actually has pitched pretty well. Let's see here. They had Mikolas pitched against the. Hold on, let me pull up my stats here again because I can't remember exactly.
He faced the Nats twice in the regular season. September 17th, he allowed 3 runs in 6 innings.
Okay,
but the Cardinals haven't seen Sanchez since April.
Yeah, that's you're right. Yeah, so September 17th, he was 0-1. He gave up 3 earned runs in that one. Only struck out 4 over 6. Yeah, and that, I mean, other than that, I guess the last 7 games, Mikolas is 2-1 with a 3.67 ERA. Here's the thing, guys. I just feel like the Cardinals bats, even though notwithstanding that offensive explosion versus Atlanta in the first inning, they've just been relatively quiet in my opinion. They're not a team that really impresses me that much. So I think taking the Natties on the money line here, first 5, I think is a good spot.
Yeah, I like it. Not only that, but I mean, the Nationals are just playing with so much confidence right now, and we use that terminology, house money they're playing with, like they shouldn't maybe even be here because they might have been knocked out, the original wild card game, or they probably should have been. But I mean, they're getting it done, man. They got timely hitting. They got that kid Soto is a stud, man. 19 years old, playing well beyond his years. Rendon might be one of the most underrated players in the league. I mean, I would love him on my team. He's just an amazing third baseman, and he's a hell of a hitter. And I like what they put together, and this angle keeps the bullpen out of it. Even though the bullpen's been decent for Washington recently, I think some of that is because it's been an all hands on deck approach. You had Scherzer in there and Corbin coming out, and they've been a little bit better recently, but at least the first 5 innings you're avoiding any of that, and you're getting the starters, and I kind of think that's the best play for sure.
Don't forget about Baby Shark, man.
Oh, sure. Was that Harara Para? Is that his name?
That's about the only thing I don't like about the Nationals is when he comes up to bat, man. It's old when they do all that crap. Anyway.
Well, you won't have to see that today because it's in St. Louis, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is I guess it's just me being an old guy. But
well, just to that point, I mean, I grew up in the division with the Braves, right? And my whole life I had to see that stupid chop. I talked about it, which I understand now is under fire, and they may end up stopping that now.
Oh, so, it's not politically correct now?
Apparently, it's not politically correct, okay. Right? Having the name the Redskins, which has obviously caused some controversy, and having the chop. This is all, we're in a very sensitive world right now, and we gotta be careful.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Well, I guess before this show takes a left turn, we'll end it there. All right, guys, that's the play. Hey, come join us on the Discord, and Philly, I'll see you on the Discord later today. Good luck to you. Good luck to me.
Good luck to me, right?
Yeah. Go ahead and take it away.
Good luck to you. Good luck to me. Good luck to everybody. And Let's see. Good luck to Anibal Sanchez through the first 5 innings and the Nationals bats to be ahead, and we take this home. And then after that, we watch it with really no stake in the game.
That's right. All right. Go Astros, baby. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Great morning, everybody.